I'm back. I'm back. What is up? God is love. So, love, love, love is up. When I say what is up, y'all say love is up. That's my motto. Love is up. Um, and I say love is up because love is God, and God is my Father, and I'm His daughter, Lovely. I am excited. I'm going to talk about a subject that is very sensitive to people, and I don't know why it's sensitive. Um, and the subject that I'm going to talk about is people that are the LGBT community, people that make a decision to be gay. I don't know if lesbian is an insult or, bi or whatever they call it. Um, I'm going to give my opinion based on the Holy Bible, which is Bible stands for basic instruction before leaving earth. And these is holy. Yes, you guys, I believe in Jesus Christ. And if you don't, that's fine. If you believe in Buddha or Hindu or whatever you believe in that is holy, and the energy that is spiritual knows the truth. So that's my topic. And I haven't forgot about my princesses in training. I have a lot of princesses in training. And I haven't forgot about you guys. And princess, men are prince. For the men that didn't have mothers or instructions or a mother or grandmother to guide you, didn't get that love. Lovely here is for you. I can be your spiritual energy guide, you know. But like as I was saying, I'm going to talk about this because I really got upset. Guys, when I tell you I got upset, because even me, when we do things that we want to do, we want people to approve of things we want to do, even I do that. And because I'm touching on this subject, I'm going to get honest about my character defects. And one of my character defects is that I smoke cigarettes. I smoke cigarettes, and I don't like the way they smell. I don't like the way they make me feel sometimes. But I'm addicted, and there's some work to be done for me to stop smoking. So I don't sit up and say the cigarettes are good for you. I don't advertise cigarettes. And I try to smoke away from my grandkids. It doesn't always work. But for the most time, I'm not smoking like right around them. I don't do that. And I do educate them and tell them that no, this is wrong. And let me tell you why it's wrong. Because anything that damages the body, and you're taking it in, that's not good, because the body is a temple, and it's God's temple. People just think they can do what they want with their bodies, and no, there's a higher source that gave us some rules and some structures to live by. And the reason why our world is such a disarray is because people don't follow God. Now, okay, let's get back to the subject at hand. Based on the Quran, the Torah, I read some of the things in there. Same-sex living, sleeping together, being married, doing anything that is physical that God intended for man and woman only is a sin. Simple as that. Hey, it's a sin, guys. It's a sin. I'm gonna get backlash, and you know what? I care, but I don't. And when I say I care about God. I care about our children. I care. Oh my God, do you guys know what? Do you know what this is doing to us as a people? The sickness behind it? And let me be clear when I say this. Let me be clear. I'm going to say this very clear because I'm very passionate about this. Stop comparing being black with being gay. Stop it. I know what you're trying to do, but that's an oxymoron, because no one is born gay. No one is born gay. I'm not saying you don't have the spirit. I'm not saying you don't have the spirit from generational curses. You don't know what went on in your family back, in the life, back then. I don't know what, you don't know what your people did to bring this curse. And it is a curse. And I'm not saying, shoot, I might have someone that's gay in my family. That don't mean I'm not going to love on them. That's another thing. BTG community, that don't mean that Lovely doesn't love you. Lovely loves you enough to tell the truth, whether you reject it or not. And some people don't have a God. So I really understand why you do what you do. If you have no God, it's very clear. You have no instructions to go about for living life. If you have no source higher than your own thought, I understand why you do what you do. And I'm praying for you because it's a sickness. They have coming out parties. Coming out of what? Coming out, people, they say, oh, I don't want to show this side of me. Of course you didn't, because your energy and your spirit, and you knew that it was something going on that was wrong. I think God put that in each and every last one of us, and we will fight for things that we want to do, like alcohol. It's killing people every day, but people do it. People are dying from alcoholism. People are dying from drug addictions. They're doing what they want to do. People frown at them, but I feel like gayness is just like that. A sickness. It's an illness. It's an illness of the mind. It's a spiritual deformity. Okay? It's a spiritual deformity, and it is not the ways of God. And if you read the Torah, the Quran, or the Holy Bible, you understand that that is not the way of God. God did not intend for men to be with men and sleep with them, and He never intended for women and men, women and women, and men, and He definitely didn't intend for that. So I'm going to keep it 100. Love me, like me, don't like me. Lovely still loves you, but she's going to tell you the truth. And so, as I was saying, there's so many things going through my mind because I seen this post, and I had to actually calm down. And I don't know if you can see this, but it says always little black boys being promoted in this imagery. The imagery, and the post says, thoughts. Can boys be princesses? Look at that, people. This is what we've come to. It has the Caucasian woman with the little boy putting him on a princess. And then it has the African American woman, or I say black queen. She's a queen too, but she's a queen also. But this is sick. This is what she's dressing her little boy up like a girl and putting him on a princess. And if you guys are like me and have basic instruction before leaving Earth, let me tell you, people, That is an abomination. And then let me go back. That's an abomination. It's against God. He didn't make it that way. And you can go to any spiritual book about life, and it's going to let you know that's abomination. And some people are strong about what they do with that. But like I was saying, stop comparing. And I know I hate to ramble, but this is me. Stop comparing black people with gayness. There is no sin to be no color, but it's a sin to sleep with the same sex. It's a sin. Matter of fact, it's more than that. It's an abomination. It's an abomination. So, and you guys are sick. If you wasn't, let me tell you something. If you weren't born with, because some people are born with penises and vaginas, but if you were, or some people are born with breasts and they can make, then you have a decision to make. But if you were born a full male, you're a man. You're fighting demons. You're fighting demons, and the world has made it real easy for you to feed into that disease. We all fight demons. You know, if you're a girl and you're sleeping with girls, and you know, the world has made it so acceptable. It is not. It is against God. Why do you think you feel the feelings you do? You know it's against God. And even if you do the full makeup and the world's clapping for you, you gotta leave here, baby. And Lovely loves you. She's not gonna sit up here and lie to you. You know, maybe the world don't care about you. They don't care. They will let you go to hell on the, and some people don't believe in hell. But I have a God, and he got standards. If we as men have standards, so do he. But that's not what I want to put out about God. Hell and reaping fire, because God ain't did that. Let me tell you, God ain't did that. Hell came because of evil, not because of God, okay? Okay? People just wouldn't listen. And so, like, if you have, people are just evil. They don't want to listen. They don't want to listen to the truth. And you think that the Creator wasn't going to leave us instructions to how to live? Of course he is. I don't know if I made enough valid point about how not to compare being black with being gay. People, it's like apples and oranges. It's like apples and oranges. Totally different fruit. Totally different fruit. Being gay, again, is a sin and an abomination against God. Period. 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 If you don't have God, understand why you think the way you think. I pray you find one, because we got to leave here. You know, I pray you do. You know, because this, what I've learned, you know, of course you don't learn. You see, people are dying. They're leaving here early. They're leaving here. And they're not coming back. Do you see them coming back? So you're going to take a chance like that? You're going to take a chance on going against him, being an abomination towards him? You know, you're going to take a chance? There's a lady that, I like her personality. Her name is Ellen DeGeneres. I like her. I like her personality. She does a lot of good. I'm not confronting the good. I'm not confronting the good. It's not for me really to confront anybody's life. But as a child of the Most High, is for me to say to that beautiful spirited woman that has the lower energy. There's an energy that, you know, the spirit that is sick, because she is a beautiful woman. You know, she's a beautiful woman. And, you know, for me, you know, this is my thought. This is Lovely's world. She can have her a king. Okay? She can have her a king. And I know she doesn't want that. And she's been living the way she's been living for so long, that, and the world has condoned it. The world has helped. The world is helped. People have helped, because they have, um, when you do evil, like beat up people or fight people because they're choosing to live other than the way God has, the way God has ordained for men and women to live. That's evil too, if you beat up people or go and hurt people because they choose to make decisions for their lives. It's only when, well, and that's a very touchy subject, because to be honest, I knew it was gonna get worse. I knew that spirit, that energy of darkness and deceit and God, it's sad. And wait a minute, the way this started and the way coming out of the closet started, the whole gamma of it, I knew it was going to hurt us, cripple us as a people. And nobody wants to tell the truth. And a matter of fact, if you talk about like women like Ellen DeGeneres, Ellen, I don't know, but I like her. I watched the show. Being with a man or having a king, because she's such a positive person in areas, but she's spiritually sick. She's spiritually sick. But I'm telling you, people, don't go around beating up people and touching people for their own choices. Pray for them. If they ask you for advice, give it to them. Especially if you love the Lord. Be truthful. Don't feed into the world. Just because hundreds of thousands are going to the slaughter, don't you go. Hundreds of thousands are going to the slaughter. I knew. And I don't want to be angry, but I am, because I know my Father's disturbed. And he's saying, tell my people, no. No. He's saying, tell my people, no. And so I'm his daughter. And if I have to get criticized or ostracized, anybody that came up, if you know anybody that came out and stood up against evil or any spirits of darkness or wickedness, they was ostracized. So I'm ready. Leave your comments below. Tell me what you think. I say, and I'm going to say it again, stop comparing gayness with being black. You're trying to say because people are beating you up or abusing you, it's just like being black. But the devil is a lie. I get what you're saying, but that ain't it. Because being gay is a sin. It's an abomination against God. Being black is not a sin. Being born any color is not a sin. So it's a totally different. You're trying to say, oh, because we get beat up. No, you're sinning. You're sinning. Again, I say, people are not supposed to be touching people, period. For their choices. That's up to God. And, of course, God is going to have people out here that's going to tell you the truth, regardless of what you... Regardless. I know, and I'm not sinning. I'm not fornicating. And I'm definitely not teaching little girls to be boys or little boys to be girls. There's another person that I love, Be Lovely. I noticed that her son is very feminine. I love Be Lovely. She's a God-fearing woman. And I... don't know if she, I love the way she handles him. And I'm pretty sure she talked to him. And so one thing about it is, if a person makes a decision to do whatever they want to do with their life, love them anyway. Love them anyway. You can love people anyway. And And you love them anyway, but you don't lie to them. And I don't know why I'm button, but you don't lie to them. They can live however they want to. See, and y'all can, I want y'all to subscribe, because this is how I am and this is who I am. I have sons and daughters. And I have people in my family that are bi and gay. I love them. I have no heaven or hell to put people in. But I really don't hang out with them. I'm not in the midst with them. I pray for them. Like I'm praying for me, and praying for everybody else. But my family, they know the truth. If they choose to do whatever they do it on, they're going to do what they do anyway. But, okay, my solution to the problem, to the disease, to the spirit of same-sex marriages and same-sex man and woman, is to educate them on spiritual matters, things that happen. Because when I talk to people that are gay, so many have been abused. So many have been mentally, physically abused. So many men have said that because they weren't, as far as real hard or masculine, and they had softer ways, that they considered, the world considered that to be gay. And the devil is a lie. God didn't make man one way. Some men use their brain. All men ain't got muscles. Some men use their brains. Some men's personalities are softer than others. That don't mean that you gay. You got other gifts. The devil is a lie. He has deceived you. Okay, let me tell you something. And then they say, well, I just was like, you wasn't just like nothing. You was a baby. You grew up. You took in all the information of the world. The world fed you that information. You seen it. And so since you had softer ways, you consider, and this is my spin on it. My spin, after having countless and hundreds and thousands, I won't say hundreds of thousands. I won't go there, but I won't lie. But I've said I've had thousands of conversations with people that are gay. Period. Bi, BGDL world, no. And when it all comes down to, most of them have been abused or have been told that they were sissies, and most of them have been abused and felt indifferent because they had softer, their energy wasn't like raw, like this so-called manly man. And just because you're a man with a whole bunch of muscles, they walking around sleeping with each other too, and I don't see how people can't see that that's abnormal, or maybe the world just doesn't care. It is abnormal behavior. It is abnormal. And I'm going to get off this topic, and I want you guys to tell me what you think. My little princesses and prince, that's the man. And, I'm lovely. I'm God's daughter. And you guys are lovelies too. You guys are lovelies too. But I want you guys to tell me what you think. Because I seen a teacher, and I knew when I seen it years ago, he was a gay man. He was standing, they made him a principal, or they put him in charge of the school. And I cried that day because he's walking around switching in front of these kids. And the image, it's really sad. You people, we got to do better. We got to do better. Lord, when you love the Lord, you don't care. You don't care about people hating you for telling the truth. Because I don't not love gay people. That's not true. I love them so much, because my God does too, that I have to tell you the truth. God does not lie. He does not lie. Again, that's my topic. Getting off that. Thank you for joining. If you gave me any of your time, a minute, but if you listen to this all the way through, I thank you. I thank you. I thank you. Oh my God. Love is up. What's up? And love needs to be up. Love is up. What is love? Love is God. It's a time for love. There's a time for love. And this is it. This is the time. Everything else is out here. But it's a time for love. Love is what's up. Thank you for listening to me. And I'll be back. Hit the subscribe button if you like. If you agree, subscribe. You're going to get more of all of this. I'm going to talk about everything. And as I grow, I'll bring people in. I'll bring people in to give me their point of views. And, you know, we can sit down and discuss this thing. Because this is MonicaLovelyGant's world. Well, this is my father's world. That's why I say it's mine. Because hey, this world is his footstool. So, hey. Hit the subscribe button. If you like anything, like. And guess what? Again, guys, love is up. Love is up. See ya.